Hello everyone. Welcome to Mission for Excellence. Today we will do probability. Probability. So probability is a chance of occurrence of any experiment, any event, or chance of an activity, chance of winning or chance of losing the game. So probability is nothing but the chance. So it is a measure of certainty or uncertainty. So let us define it. It is a concept. It is a concept which numerically measures the degree of certainty or uncertainty of the occurrence of event. Occurrence of the events. It means it is the chance. Suppose you give an exam, then there may be a chance to get 70% marks or not. So it gives the probability that how many chances are there, how much chance is there to get the 70% marks. Similarly, if you say if you toss a coin, suppose toss a coin, then what are the chances, what are the outcomes? Either you get head or you can get tail. So the chance is 50-50. 50-50 means you have 50% chance to get head or 50% chance to get tail. So the probability is the numerical measure, means how much chance is there. So how much chance is there here? So half chance, half means 50% and half chance is to get tail. So it means this is the probability of getting head or tail in tossing a coin. So this is nothing but measure of certainty or uncertainty of the event. So now we will discuss random experiment. So random experiment. Random experiment. Random experiment is that experiment in which before performing the experiment you don't know about the outcome or you don't know about the result. So for example, if you toss a coin, before tossing you don't know whether head comes or whether tail comes. So that is the random experiment. So let us write it. Random experiment is an experiment in which each trial the outcome is an experiment in which in each trial the outcome is not unique but maybe any one of the possible outcomes. When performed under identical conditions. Now let us understand each and every word. So an experiment in which each trial in each trial means whenever you try again and again, the outcome is not unique. For example, if you toss a coin, then if first time suppose head comes up, then in the second time you are not sure whether head will come or tail will come. So this is not unique. So the outcome is not unique, but maybe one of the possible outcomes. Possible outcomes means in a head, suppose only head and tail is possible in case of coin, or if you roll a die when you play a Ludo game, there is a die having numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So whenever you roll a die, the possible outcomes is 1 to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So when you keep on trying again and again, you will get one of these outcomes and nothing else. You can't get 7, you can't get 10, you can't get 0. So you can get only the possible outcomes. That's why we have written any one of the possible outcomes when performed under identical condition. Identical conditions means the conditions are same. You don't change the coin again and again, or you don't change the dice again and again, or dice is good dice, it is not biased, it is not biased coin. So that is the condition. So under the identical condition, when you perform experiment again and again, and every time the outcome is independent. Now let us define trial. Trial is an experiment which is performed once. An experiment performed once is called trial. Means if you if you toss a coin only once, if you toss a die only once, then it is known as trial. So performing an experiment only once, then it is known as trial. So now let us define another definition, that is sample space. Sample space. Sample space is the set of all possible outcomes of the random experiment. Set of all possible outcomes of a random experiment. We do not generally it by S. Suppose you toss a coin. Tossing a coin, for example, then what are the possible outcomes? Either you will get head or you will get tail. So the possible outcomes are head or tail only. There are two outcomes. So if you make it a set is denoted by the curly braces. So if you make it a set, then it is known as sample space. If you take another example, suppose you roll a die. So if you roll a dice, then Ludo dice. What are the possible outcomes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 numbers. So make a set of that and you will get the sample space. Suppose you toss 2 coins together. 2 coins. Then what are the possibilities? Head on the both coins, head on first and head on second. Tail on both the coins, head on first and tail on second, tail on first and head on second. So these 4 are the possible outcomes. So these 4 collectively make the sample space. And each event of the sample space, single head, single tail, or the single number or single outcome of this set, these are known as sample point. So let us write here, each element, these are the elements, different elements. So it has 2 elements, it has 6 elements and it has 4 elements. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So each element of a sample space, each element of a sample space is called sample point. So these are known as sample point. Now let us define event. It is a very important definition. Event. Event is nothing but the subset of a sample space. The subset of a sample space is known as event. For example, if I take, suppose, rolling a dice. So the sample space will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suppose we define the event by E. So event of getting odd number is subset of this, means we have to select the odd numbers from this sample space. So let us take 1, 3 and 5. These are odd numbers. So 1, 3, 5, collectively this is known as event. So this is known as event of getting odd number. Similarly, you can take event of getting even numbers. If you take even number, then even numbers are 2, 4 and 6. This is the event. Let us take another example. If you toss 2 coins, suppose tossing of 2 coins, then event of getting one tail. So what will be the E? One tail. This we have sample space as HH, TT, TH, HT. Out of these 4, you can see this outcome TH and this outcome HT has only one tail. This has no tail, this has 2 tails, and these 2 have one tail. So the event of getting one tail will include TH and HT. Event of getting 2 tail, then TT. Event of getting at least one tail. At least one tail. At least means one or more. So we take the 3 outcomes here, TH, HT and TT. So if we make a bracket here, this is known as event. So event is nothing but sum of the outcomes of the sample space. So now let us do types of events. So first type of event is null event. It is also known as impossible. As the name indicates, impossible, which is not possible in the sample space. Just like if you roll a die, suppose you roll a die, then possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. If I say E is the event of getting head, is it possible in this? No, because you are rolling a die, you are not tossing a coin. So it is not possible in this case. So this is known as impossible event. Let us take another example. If you are saying that event of getting a boy in a girl's school, then that is a impossible event because it is a girl's school and there is no boy in that. So this is known as null event or impossible event. So let us define it. an event having no sample point is known as null event, and you can take the example as getting ahead in rolling a dice, which is impossible. When you roll a dice, head cannot come. The next event is sure event. Which is certain to happen. Which is sure or certain to occur is known as sure event. Getting ahead in tossing a coin. So let us take example. Getting ahead in tossing a coin. Certainly you will get head or tail. Let us write here head or tail in tossing a coin. Or you can say getting a girl in a girl's school. So it is a girl's school, you can surely get a girl. So that is a sure event. The next event is simple event. Simple event. Simple event is having only one, which is having only one sample point. Having only one sample point. Just like this example, getting a head or getting a tail. This is a simple event. Simply you toss a coin and either you will get a head or you will get a tail. So this is a simple event. Now we define compound event. Compound event. Compound event are those events which is composed of a number of simple events. Which is composed of a number of simple events. Means we have more than one events. Just like suppose 2 dice are rolled. For example, rolling of 2 dice. So now what are the sample space? Either you can get 1 1 on both, you can get 1 2, you can get 1 3, similarly up to you can get 1 6, then 2 1, 2 2, continuing like this. You have 36 outcomes. Total you have 36 outcomes. So this sample space will get total 36 outcomes. Out of these, if I say the number event of getting sum 5 on both the dice. So sum 5, what are the possibilities? Either you can get 1 4, you can get 4 1, you can get 2 3, or you can get 3 2. So all these are different sample points. These are simple events which are different simple events. So getting them together you will get the compound events. So this is the example of compound events. Now I will define equally likely. Equally likely. when you can't prefer one event over the another, when you can't give preference to one event, then they are known as equally likely events. When we can't expect preference of one event over other, then they are known as equally likely events. Just like you can't choose head or tail, you can't expect head will come or tail will come. In case of rolling a die, you can't expect you will get 2, or you can't expect you will get 4, or you can't expect you will get 3. So these are the examples of equally likely. All have equal chances to come. So we can also write here, all events, or you can say outcomes, have equal chance to occur. Then these are known as equally likely events. When these does not depend on each other, I will give you some example of dependent also. So when these does not depend on each other, then they are known as independent events. Independent events which do not depend on each other, which do not depend on each other. Just like, suppose you have playing cards. All of you are familiar with playing cards. Playing cards have, how many cards are there? 52 cards. So in playing cards, we have total 52 cards. So if you draw one card and keep it with you, suppose we draw one card and then keep it with you, you don't mix it in this. Then if you draw the next card, then you have total chances of 51, because one you have taken outside. Now first chance is this out of 52, and the second time you are getting a chance out of 51. So these are dependent. Suppose if you draw 10 of spade and keep it aside, then you can't get 10 of spade in these 51, because you have taken it outside. It means कि अगर आप एक इवेंट को करते हो और उसको दूसरे में इसमें वापस नहीं डालते, टोटल नंबर आप चेंज कर देते हो, तो वो डिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स हो जाते हैं. और अगर आप उनको वापस डाल देंगे कार्ड को, ये 52 ही रह जाएंगे. फिर अगर आप दोबारा निकालते हो कोई कार्ड, तो 10 ऑफ स्पेड भी आ सकता है और कोई दूसरा कार्ड भी आ सकता है, तो उनको हम बोलेंगे इंडिपेंडेंट. सो दीज आर नोन एज इंडिपेंडेंट. सो दिस डिपेंडेंट एंड इंडिपेंडेंट जस्ट लाइक टॉसिंग ऑफ अ कॉइन. अगर हम कॉइन का केस लें, तो कॉइन में सारे के सारे इवेंट्स जो हैं वो टोटली इंडिपेंडेंट होते हैं. कॉइन में क्या होते हैं? इंडिपेंडेंट. अगर हम डाई रोल कर रहे हैं, वो भी क्या होते हैं? इंडिपेंडेंट. बट अगर आप कार्ड्स प्ले कर रहे हो, तो अगर आप कार्ड को रिप्लेस कर देते हो, तो वो हो जाता है इंडिपेंडेंट विद रिप्लेसमेंट. अगर आप उसको रिप्लेस नहीं करते, तो वो क्या बन जाते हैं? डिपेंडेंट, जो हम आगे भी डिफाइन करने वाले हैं. सो हम डिफाइन करें डिपेंडेंट इवेंट्स. Dependent events. Dependent events are those events whose outcome depend on previous outcome. For example, in playing cards, case without replacement. कि अगर आप कुछ कार्ड्स उसमें से निकाल के रख लेंगे, तो तो जो नेक्स्ट आउटकम होगी वो डिपेंड करेगी कि आपने पहले कौन सा कार्ड वापस बाहर निकाल के रखा है, आप उसको रिप्लेस नहीं कर रहे हो। द नेक्स्ट इज म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव। Mutually exclusive events. When occurrence of event excludes the happening of other, means when no two events occur together. Or you can say where occurrence of one event excludes the happening of other. All other outcomes. इट मीन्स कि अगर एक इवेंट अकर हो रहा है तो उसके साथ कोई दूसरा इवेंट अकर नहीं हो सकता, वो नहीं आ सकता। जैसे सपोज आप एक डाई रोल कर रहे हो, सपोज यू आर रोलिंग अ डाई, फॉर एग्जांपल रोलिंग अ डाई। तो अगर सपोज आप डाई रोल कर रहे हो और आपके पास 2 आ रहा है, आप लूडो खेल रहे हैं और आपके पास 2 आ रहा है, इट मीन्स जब आप 2 लेके आ रहे हो तो आपके पास 1 3 4 5 6 नहीं आ सकता, सिर्फ 2 ही आएगा अगर आप 2 रोल कर रहे हो तो। अगर कोई भी इवेंट आ रहा है हेड और टेल, जब आप कॉइन को टॉस कर रहे हो और हेड और टेल आ रहा है, सपोज यू आर गेटिंग हेड, तो हेड आने के बाद उसी सेम टाइम पे उसमें टेल नहीं आ सकता। तो हमारे पास ऑप्शन है या तो हेड आएगा या फिर टेल आएगा, दोनों में से एक ही आ सकता है, दोनों एक साथ नहीं आ सकते। ऐसे ही डाई में 6 नंबर है हमारे पास, 6 नंबर्स 1 2 3 4 5 6, वो 6 के 6 एक साथ नहीं आ सकते। उन 6 में से कोई भी 2 भी एक साथ नहीं आ सकते, सिर्फ एक ही नंबर एक बार में आ सकता है। इट मीन्स दे आर म्यूचुअली एक्सक्लूसिव। सो व्हेन no two events occur together, these 6 numbers cannot come together and this head or tail can't come together. So these are known as mutually exclusive events. Hope you like the video. Subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon so that you can get the latest notification about the latest video.